afternoon, Miss.
Welcome to my class. But before we start, let's pray together. Izam, can you help me to lead the prayer?
Baiklah, sebelum kita mulai kelas, kita berdoa dulu kepada Allah dan masing-masing. Doa dimulai. Doa susah.
Thank you, Izam. Now I will check your attendance. By the way, who is absent today? Anggun. Anyone?
Ceci.
Ceci. Why they don't come to my class? Okay. We hope they get well soon. Okay. Before I explain about our topic today, I have a question for you. What can you do? I mean, like you can do something in a school or in home. Can you tell me what can you do?
I can bake.
I can bake. Okay, Jasmine. Anyone else?
I can swim.
Za, you can swim.
Yes.
Good job. How about you, Destri? What can you do? What can you do? I mean, like you can do something. All of you can do. You can tell me.
Ini di kelas Selasa.
Sleep. Oh my. Destri can sleep. Okay. Good job. Every people can do it, right? Okay, keep quiet. How about you, Mika? What can you do?
I can sing.
You can sing. Good job. Okay. Now, can you guess what will we learn today? Ability. Okay, Ixalan. We will learn about asking and stating ability. First, before you understand about how to express ability, I mean like asking and also stating your abilities, you have to know first what is ability. Ability is a person's skill, talent, or capability to do something. As you said before, Jasmine can bake cookies, Mika can sing, like that. Next. Function of expression. Why you should learn about this material? Because this material is important in your life, not only in class but also in your real life. You can ask about someone's capability. You can give information about skills. You can offer help, build communication, and also you can discuss talents and experiences, maybe with your friends, with your partner, or with your parents. So far, you can understand? Can you understand?
Yes.
Okay, let's move on to discuss about types of abilities. The first, physical ability. Do you know what is physical ability based on this picture? No? Anyone else?
Playing football.
Playing football. And others?
Playing badminton.
Playing badminton. Okay. So, the first physical ability is the ability to do something using your body. For example, James can play football. James play football with?
Foot.
Yes, with his foot. So, foot is one of his body. Next, social ability. Social ability is the ability to interact and communicate with other people. For example, Jasmine can help her sister decorating a birthday party. Next, academic ability. Do you know what is academic ability? You can see the picture.
Yes.
Okay, what is academic ability?
Using
Right.
using our minds.
Using our minds. Okay, good job, James. Academic ability is the ability that related to school subjects or academic. For example, Angel can write essay, or Mori can create her article like that.
Oke,
Next.
hang on, sebelum saya lupa ya. Ini slide sebelumnya. So we have three features here: first, physical ability, social ability, and academic ability. If you ask your students what is the definition of physical ability, of course they will stuck and confused. What is the definitions? But if you begin with the features, then you develop to another examples, and then take the red line between the examples, among the examples, then you can easily guess what is physical ability is. Let's say, for the first example, you ask your students about the picture first. Don't ask them the theory first. Ada gambar kan ya? What is the pictures about? What can you see from the pictures? And then they, lalu kasih jawab main bola tadi kan? That's the first thing that come to their mind. And then, okay, this is the examples of physical abilities. Can you give another example? Badminton, and then okay, all of them are physical activities. Do you think what is physical activities is? Oh, that use our body or that use our physique to do something. Then they easily guess what is the definitions. But if you come with the question first, what's the definition of physical activities? Mereka akan playing football. Itu yang dijawab ya, because they only see that one. So it's actually you already present the correct way to find the definitions, but you do something, you do vice versa. You way caranya ya, the way you ini tuh harusnya dari gambar yang udah ada gambar ya.
Okay, now let's move on to the fourth types of abilities. Technological ability. Can you see the picture? What is the man do in this picture? Drawing. Edit.
Design.
Okay, that's right, students. So the man can edit videos. From that, we can conclude the definition of technological ability is the ability to use technology or digital tools. Can you make another example by these types technological ability? Can you do it? Okay, it's okay. For example, Andy can design presentation slides like that. Next, language ability. Okay, language ability is the ability to understand or use language effectively. For example, Rani, can you speak English? Okay, we can say Rani can speak English like that. Okay. Next, expressions of asking and setting abilities. In this table, we see about expression of asking abilities. First, asking abilities, and there are two how to respond the asking of abilities. First, positive response. You will respond positive if you can do it, but if you can't do it, you can respond in negative. For example, number one, Andy, can you read it?
Can you design the presentation slide?
Okay. If I say if I can do it, I will say yes, I can design the slides using Canva. But if Zahro cannot do that, Zahro can say I can't design presentation slides very well. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Same with others. Like, are you able to work in a team? You can respond, yes, I'm able to work in a team effectively. Or, sorry, I'm not able to work in large team comfortably. Okay, let's move on to see about expressions of stating ability. there are two types of stating abilities. First, positive sentences. You can see, I can play badminton. So it means that you can play badminton. But if you can't play, you can say, I cannot play badminton. Like that. And number two, she can sing beautifully. And if you can't sing, you can say, I can't sing beautifully, like that. Okay, now about differences between can, could, and be able to. Because as we see before, there are some phrases or words that using for expressing of stating, asking, and stating abilities. The first can is used for ability now, and if you want to ask or state your ability in daily communication, you can use can. Next, could. Could is used for ability in the past. It means that now you can't do it now. For example, when I was 5 years old, I could swim, but now I can't swim, like that. And the last, be able to. Be able to use in formal situations, and like you are in academic, professional, or job environment. And be able to can be used in many tenses. For example, you can swim in the past, but you also can swim right now. So if you want to state your ability, you can use be able to. Like when I was 5 years old, I'm able to swim. And until now, you want to say that. You can say, I'm able to swim. Like that. Can you get my points?
Yes.
Okay, good. And the formula is same. You just need to change the phrase or word like can. If you want to say your present ability, you can add can. But in the past ability, you can add could, and to tenses, you can add be able to. Now you will watch a video, so please listen carefully what the speaker say and try to identify the expressions of what expressions of stating and asking abilities based on this video. Please wait a minute.
Okay, Miss.
Can you hear the audio? No. Wait. Doni say, what can you do in your free time? That's right, James. And I can play guitar, like Jasmine said. Yes, that's also right. You can see on the slides. Red in written is to express asking abilities, but yellow written is to express stating abilities. So now I think you can create your own dialogue with your partners because we just watched the dialogue of expression, asking, and stating abilities. I want you to make your own dialogue. I give you 15 minutes. You make your own dialogue with based on this picture. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. With your partner. Okay, students, you will do in 15 minutes, like I said before, and practice in your seat before perform in front of the class. And if you have questions, you can tell me.
Oke, Andi udah selesai.
Yeay.
Ayo ya, semua yang udah selesai. Ada tugas contekan. Oke, yang ragu-ragu kan contekan ya temennya ya. Cepat ya.
Do you have questions, Jerry? Just say, just write it wherever on your paper. Please write this. Okay. Please don't. Do you finish, students? Not yet. You have 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes again to create your own dialogue. Do you finish? Yes. I think you are very focused to create your own dialogue. Sorry, do you finish?
Not yet.
Udahlah.
It's okay. Okay, I think you finished, right?
Yes.
Okay. Who wants to perform? Who wants to be the first performer?
Andi.
Andi and Ika. Okay, time is yours. Please come in.
What are you good at?
Okay, everyone, pay attention to them.
Hello guys.
Hello, Andi.
Right now we will practice a short dialogue. Yeah. Okay. Hi Mika, what you doing?
Hi Andy, I'm making a presentation project.
Wow, that's so good. Can you teach me how to design the slide presentation?
Yes, I can touch you, but not right now. Maybe later.
Alright, thank you Mika.
Okay, got it.
Mhm.
Okay, give applause to Andi and Ika. Oh, please wait. You stay here. Okay, students, can you find what expression of asking and studying abilities that they add in their dialogue? Can you find?
Can you decide?
Okay, can you design and?
I can teach you.
I can teach you, that's right. Okay, I will give you something.
Oh my god, thank you
This is for you. And this is for you, Andi.
Thank you Miss.
Okay, you may sit. Anyone else to perform? Anyone else? Anyone else? Jeff, you want to perform? Zah, okay, you may come here. Let's go, Zah and Jasmine. You can do it. Okay, students, let's see what they meant. Okay.
It smells good here. What do you cook, Jasmine?
I cook fried rice.
Wow, I can cook fried rice. Can you teach me later?
Of course, I can teach you tomorrow.
Is it complete?
Yes.
Okay, give applause to Jasmine and Zah. Same with before. Please tell me what expression that your friends add in their dialogue. What expressions? You don't hear them?
Yeah, one again.
Okay, so Jasmine, please mention what expression you use in your dialogue.
I can teach you, and I cannot cook fried rice.
Okay, that's correct, everyone. Good job. And I also have present. This is for Zah. And this is for Jasmine. You may sit.
it to our friends.
Yes, that's right, James. This material is very important in your real life because you can ask someone abilities or you can give information about your abilities, and we also learn about types of ability such as social ability, language ability, technological ability, and others. And the differences between can, could, be able to express your ability. And beside from our topic today, do you find some difficult or it's very easy? Is it very easy?
Yes.
Yes? Yeah, that's right, students. Okay. Anyone have question? So, you understand about our topic?
Yes.
Okay, good job. I think that's all from our learning today. Thank you for your attention and participation. See you in the next meeting.
See you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now we come to the etc.
Jadi yang pertama bahasa Inggrisnya yang saya pakai udah bagus, terus full bisa dibilang full, dan kosakata yang dipilih untuk menjelaskan itu mudah dipahami. Jadi lalu suara Sofi saat mengajar juga tegas, kencang, jadi membuat menarik perhatian. Menurut saya itu aja sih.
Alright, next.
Oke, Sofi sejauh ini dari awal udah mampu menarik perhatian siswa, terus juga mengeksplor banyak di awal, tapi kasih jeda sedikit biar siswa bisa lebih mengeksplor dalam. Terus juga pembelajarannya tuntut dari awal, dari yang mudah dulu, terus ke yang sulit. Pembelajarannya juga bervariatif, waktunya juga efisien. Udah bagus. Gimana Pak?
Okay, give applause for Sophie. Thank you so much, Sophie. You may have a seat. Yeah, for me, Sophie, I think Sophie prepare everything very well, right? From media, from material, and from the